Veterans Park just east of South Washington on East Halleck Street has generated interest and excitement. It has a Blue Star monument. It hosted live large swearing-in ceremonies for U.S. Army personnel. Now, there's a new project on its way.
In the context of Veterans Park, we've had a number of people come up saying, how can I help, how can I donate? And a lot of those, they want to do $50, $100, $200. And the common thing when you think about a project like that is, can I buy a brick? Very common in projects like this. So we gave a lot of thought about the bricks. And initially we said we don't want to do bricks for a couple of reasons. Bricks sometimes have the donor's name. This is not about the donors. This is all about the veterans. And then the second thing is, when you do a brick project, fast forward 30, 40, 50 years, what's that look like? And you can find examples where they don't look the best. We want to think of this as a generational project. But the question, so we kept saying no to the bricks. People kept coming, can I buy a brick? And so we put a lot of thought in, how do we accomplish the goals of what the people want to do to participate? How do we honor the vets? How do we make sure it's generational? And that's where the concept of the wall came out. And when you think of a wall, you think of the monuments, you think of the walls, you think of DC, you think of going up and seeing the names on the wall. That's honoring. People looking for the names on the wall, venturing to see the wall. And so that's where the idea of the panels came in. And with the panels, those are structural. Those will be here for the next generation. And so somebody now can have an opportunity to apply, and if they've got an association with SARPI, veteran now can have their name on the wall.
The Papillion Community Foundation has come on board and puts its support behind this project.
We were really excited about when the mayor approached us, to help with it at its inception. We think it's a great project, and we want to help it out in any way that we can. We're excited to coordinate the memorial walls and help with the funding and help build awareness about the project. It's a great way to honor veterans, and it's a great reason to bring people into Papillion.
The state's American Legion past commander is very happy for this project.
This project, I think, is long overdue for the community. We are largely a community that consists of veterans, active duty, and those that are still serving, and those that have retired, and those that served the country in the past. And it's long overdue. We have a long history in this community that dates back to the Civil War. We've had individuals in the most recent conflict with Iraq and Afghanistan, where we've lost 3 young individuals from the area of Papillion and La Vista. We have an individual by the name of Boozy, who is an MIA POW in Vietnam. And of course, those of the greatest generation of World War II. It's just a shame that we've waited this long to do something in this community where those individuals could have appreciated what we're doing in this community right now. So as a veteran, combat veteran, as an American Legion member, I'm very proud of what the community's set out to do here, and it's going to be a beautiful project when it's all done.
The Community Foundation is looking for this to be a self-sustaining effort.
That's our hope, is that it will be self-perpetuating. We want to be able to honor as many veterans as we possibly can. So that's why we've come up with the wall concept, so that we can continue to add people as interest grows, as people move into town, or leave or decide that they want to be honored. There's a lot of opportunity there.
The project already has people lining up to have nameplates on the wall.
I think it's a tribute to the area, and we have several individuals. In fact, we've had some individuals that turned in some money to have their husbands who are deceased that are World War II veterans name on that wall. And so 100 years from now, when we're talking right now about the Civil War and 13 individuals that are buried at Cedardale, one's a Medal of Honor recipient, those names on that wall, for the next generation, it brings what this community has contributed and those that were involved. So with those nameplates on that wall, say in the whole distant future, my name's on the wall, not only my grandkids now, but their kids can relate to that. That's great grandpa or grandpa's name on the wall. We've had other individuals that have graduated from Papillion but have resided in other states and areas that would like a plate also on that wall. So it's something that these individuals contributed not only to the community but also to our country and serving in uniform. So I think those plates are once we start putting them out and getting them going, I think it's going to change a lot of people's idea, and it's going to be a beautiful wall. I can't put it into words what it's really going to look like, because it'll be a tribute. And one thing about it is if a person comes to this Veterans Park and takes a look at the wall and they say, well, there's Uncle George, or there's my cousin Oscar, or somebody like that. I mean, they can relate to it. And like I said, this will be around 100 years from now. So as we change history, this is history in the making. So it'll be quite a tribute to those that reside within our area.
A lot of cooperation has gone into this undertaking.
When you're specifically talking the monuments, that's really a partnership between the Legion, the foundation, and the city. And for the receipt of the money, that is, and managing of the program, that will be a foundation. The foundation, when you look at the foundation, it is the Papillion Community Foundation. They're known for decades of Papillion Days, decade of Winter Wonderland, but they do legacy projects. There's things that their name is on that you look back and they're known for, and this is a legacy project for the foundation.
There's no question about the work that goes into this.
That's a great question. Is a project like this worth it? And do you think of what veterans have sacrificed for this country, from the Revolutionary War to the latest soldiers, just the kids from Papillion that have given their life for our freedom? Is this project worth it? If we sit and honor and have a legacy for our veterans of Sarpy County, it's worth it.